welcome everyone here today as we are live right here at Sebring International Raceway. This is the Blackout Racing League GT World Challenge brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Shout out to my loving wife, Jenna, who happens to be here in the booth with me here tonight, or today, as she is really just kind of focused on something else. I'm not sure what, but she's a little bit busy on the social media side of things, I think. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their time as it's Mother's Day coming up tomorrow, I believe. I think, or it's the day after, or next Sunday, I'm not sure which, but shout out to all the mothers out there, as these drivers are definitely going to be a little bit on edge here, a little bit extra feisty. They've been fired up. Unfortunately, GT4s are going to be canceled for the remainder of the year due to driver turnout. You look at the top of the board, though, Great House is on top, followed by Scott Barchin, Zachary Bache, Connor Coleman, and Alice Kublis is back, and he is tearing it up with the Mercedes in the top five. Now, Doug Ward is here, James McConnell, Chris Purnell, Abraham Campos is here, along with Brett Douglas. We got three Australians in this race, and those boys know how to run them. So we're going to find out how they turn out. Of course, we go into the points. That's where the real fun begins. Chris Purnell leads the way in front of Connor Coleman by 11 points. Behind that, you got a tight field. It gets tight. Connor Coleman, Zachary Bache, Brandon Perry, Gabriel Garcia, all battling it out for that second place spot. Then, of course, Randy Axter, Brett Douglas, of course, looking to score big along with Doug Ward. Ben Kennert and Ben Madden, along with Chase Jones, looking to maybe capitalize this week. Showing a total of, looks like we got 10 or 12 drivers here right now, 10 or 11 drivers here so far, expected to get more as not everybody is here just yet. So we are expecting a very, very strong field here coming into Sebring, as it is a very popular track. And drivers are going to push the raggedy edge. As you see that Corvette driven by Scott Barchin. So a few Corvettes. You got two Corvettes so far, four Mercedes, three BMWs, and two Porsches. So definitely going to be a fun one. Sorry, you got only three BMWs. Two, actually. I brought the BMW, but I had to kind of register in. So we're going to start bringing them on up here one at a time and seeing how excited they are for this race. We're going to start it off with none other than Connor Coleman. Connor.
Word. Hey. Word.
So.
Okay. Word.
All right. Hopefully your thing is done. You're coming into here tonight, second place in points. How excited are you for Sebring? Connor? Hello. All right, no Connor. Let's bring up Doug. Doug Ward.
Hey there.
Man, what a pleasure it is to have you here. Now you're coming here to tear it up at Sebring. How excited are you for this race?
I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a good race. The Porsche is handling like a dream. This is going to be fun, I think.
Yeah, you know, as it comes down to the points, though, you're in that tight mid-pack battle of points-wise. What are you going to have to do tonight to maybe capitalize on that?
My best, I suppose. Not wreck out. I mean, I did miss the race at Coda, so I think my points position may not be the most representative of where I should be. But, you know, we'll see.
All right, well, can't wait to see what you can do here tonight. Good luck. Or today, sorry, it's still daytime.
Yeah.
Thank you. As Doug Ward is getting ready there. All right. I guess Connor was in the restroom. We're going to bring him out up now. Connor.
Word.
Hello.
Man, what?
Shit. Okay, word.
Man, we got to change that deal. But anyway,
Yeah,
you're coming in here today, and you know you're sitting second place in points. How are you feeling here tonight, knowing that you know Purnell's been on a tear the last couple races?
It's been pretty quick, and I still got Zach. He's a point under me, so I'm gonna have to just keep my head down and hopefully just finish this and get a podium, keep the points up.
Yeah, it's definitely point. You got to grab every ounce of points, knowing that there's only so many races in the season. I think after this one, you only got what, 4? So
Yes,
it's every race is definitely going to count.
Yep, gotta make sure I count all my P's and Q's for the rest of the season. Make sure I keep it up here.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we can see what you can do.
You. Yes, sir.
Thank you. As Connor Coleman, and now we're going to bring up Joseph Greathouse. Joseph. Joseph?
Hello?
Hello. How are you doing here today? As we're here at Sebring, it looks like you got the McDonald's thing. Bring me a McChicken, please. But how are you feeling coming into Sebring?
I'm feeling good. I'm quite quick here, and I'm excited to race against different drivers. This is my first race for y'all, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, so as they get to see it how it is it one of those things where it's like the car says you're loving it?
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. 100%.
All right.
It's fun.
Well, good luck. Welcome to the grid, and hopefully it all works out for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. As Joseph Greathouse, first time out, and now we're going to hear from Zachary Beige. Zachary.
What is going on there, Brandon?
Man, what a day it is as you're bringing it out. How are you feeling coming to the Sebring?
I've been running GT4's. Got to get a little booster for this event. I mean, sitting third in points right now, I kind of have a little bit of faith in myself. Plus, running the 12 hours kind of gave me a little bit of advantage going into this race. But overall, I felt pretty good coming here right now. So hopefully we can get a good finish here and not get wrecked out or get wrecked myself. So
now, when you see the tight points battle for the mid-pack part, what are you going to have to do to maybe capitalize on some of the points you could earn in that part of it?
Well, I think right now all I need is Chris to have 1 or 2 bad races, because obviously right now he's one of the fastest GT3 drivers right now. I think for myself, I'm going to need at least 2 wins, 2 to 3 wins to be able to keep up with Chris for the whole season. But I just, as long as I keep getting my podiums, keep getting good finishes, I think the battle for the championship is definitely going to be a close one.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully, get those much-needed points.
Absolutely. Thank you there, Brandon.
Thank you. Zachary Beige getting ready to go. And now let's hear from the Australians. We're going to see if they got any shrimps on the bobby and if they have any kangaroos jumping around in the backyard. Brett. Oh, Brett.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I was just telling all the fans out there how the Australians have invaded the network here.
Yeah, we've got a third one now, mate.
I know the Australians are coming. And first and foremost, I gotta ask: do you guys have any shrimps on the bobby?
Any what? Sorry.
Shrimps on the bobby. Oh, sorry. You guys might call them prawns.
Oh, sorry, prawns on the barbecue. Yes, mate. All the time. It's.
I knew it.
Yeah. You got to put your prawns on the barbie, mate.
See, I told everybody this. I knew it. That's exactly. We call them shrimps here in America. You guys call them prawns. If I said
Correct,
that right.
Yeah.
But
we're all getting excited about a restaurant coming here called Bubba's Shrimps or something.
Bubba Gum Shrimp.
That's the one. That's the one. We're having our first one opening over here sometime later this year, apparently.
Yeah, that's from the movie Forrest Gump.
That's the one. That's the one. I'd never heard of it, and then I saw, oh, it's opening here. I'm like, okay. So
It's pretty good. We got one here in Minneapolis, and I actually do enjoy it there. So you guys are in for a treat.
Okay.
However, compared to how you guys barbecue them, I don't know. It's more of an American style, I think, there. But you're
That's
coming in here tonight. It's Sebring. Everybody loves this track. How are you guys feeling?
Look, we've done a little bit of practice, not a lot, but you know, we're feeling pretty good. Chris and Scott are both pretty quick here, so you know, I'll watch them have the fun up front and collect points myself, I think.
All right. Well, Brett, great having you up here as always. You made it super fun, and can't wait to see what you can do.
Oh, look, no worries at all. It's good to be here, and yeah, let's hope it's a good race.
Thank you. So that was Brett, and now let's bring up Chris Purnell, points leader. Chris. Oh, Chris?
How you going, Brandon?
How is it going? It looks like you're sitting pretty in the points race so far, but you never know. It is Sebring. I was just talking to Brett about the prawns and the bobby, as you guys have probably got a barbecue going in their backyard with some kangaroos jumping around as pets. How do you feel coming into Sebring though?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, man. So it's yeah, there's definitely no Barbie fired yet. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here. So and it's Mother's Day. So shout out to the wife for that. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the race. I think Sebring's probably pretty high on my list of tracks I sort of go to regularly, so it should be quite a fun race. It looks like there's some pretty serious competition out there today, so yeah, looking forward to getting into it, seeing how it goes. I'm excited. We've got a couple extra teammates here this week, so yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, well, I can't wait to see what you guys do, because I know as the points leader though right now, do you feel like you got that gigantic target on the back of that Porsche? Sorry, Mercedes today.
Yeah, I'm changing it up each week. I might go 7 for 7 here and change every week, I think, at this point. So, no, there's definitely a target there, but I think it can swing pretty quickly in anyone's favour. You know what I mean? So, I've got a bit of momentum at the moment, but that doesn't take much to change either. So, no, I'm looking forward to getting into it today and see how the race pans out. It looks like there's a few new guys out there that are pretty quick as well, so should be fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor as you go into this one.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll speak to you later.
Thank you. Now we're going to talk to newcomer Scott Barton. We're going to see how he's feeling. Scott. Oh, Scott?
G'day.
Hello. Glad to see you jump in here tonight. Today, how do you feel?
Oh, freezing at the moment. It's early morning for us, so I'm a bit cold.
Go cuddle next to a kangaroo. I know you guys got kangaroos down in Australia.
Yeah, but they jump too fast, man. They don't sit still.
Use your GT3. Run it over. You'll catch it then. No, on a serious note, though, it's debut night.
I'm feeling pretty confident tonight. Yeah, pretty looking forward to it.
What's going to be the goal here? Is it just going to be establish a pace and just maintain, or is it going to be play it out and just go?
At the moment, just go and have some fun. It's trying to unwind, wake up a bit. So at the moment, it's just a plan just to go and have some fun with the boys.
You need some coffee.
Already had that.
All right. Well, good luck, and from the network, good morning, even though it's like 3 p.m. here. So good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah, we're 6:30 in the morning. Thank you.
Thanks. So that was Scott Barton as he's getting ready to go to town here. These guys are ripping it early on and setting some amazing lap times so far. We are seeing 2 minute to sub 2 minute lap times all already out of these guys. So these guys are ready to roll. What we can expect here at Sebring is an extremely bumpy course. The car could get unsettled as they go a little bit faster and faster. You can see some of the bouncing that they go through, some of the turns even. It's gonna be extremely. It does get extremely nerve-wracking trying to keep that car settled. Abraham Campos out there, he's setting in some lap times in that Porsche. Beautiful livery, by the way, for that guy. But hopefully everybody's enjoying this one as we go further into this stream, though. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem as we got just 20 minutes remaining of qualifying here. So please rise for the playing of our national anthem done by the USC Trojan Marching Band. Still, and we are ready to rock and roll. We also have the boys from Zero Delta just showing up, so we're gonna go ahead and bring them on up here. Also, it looks like Ben Knert, Gabriel Garcia's here, the wild child. Let's hear from him next. Gabe,
what's up?
Yeah, I do have chat live up on the stream, so you guys are gonna have to watch the temper. But here tonight, today, you're coming into Sebring. Obviously, we already know you were in the blackout machine with Sebring, and it was a tough race. Did not go well. How confident are you? How confident are you coming into this one with knowing it's a GT3?
Well, let's not bring up what happened in the GTP. But GT3's, I'm pretty confident. I've been practicing here, and I actually love this track, so it should be fun.
Yeah, as everything went kind of with the GT3, it's mostly the pace is different, so you can slow it down a little bit easier. It seems like it's got better braking abilities, so you feel like you're gonna have a better finish here now.
Yeah, definitely. As long as I don't do what I did in Sunset again, we're fine.
Yeah, as hold on real quick, Gabe.
You're all good.
So hopefully you can get a good finish here tonight, being the young gun on the circuit.
Yes, sir. What is this I'm hearing about GT4 is not happening no more?
We'll talk about that later. We're not bringing that through this. All right.
Okay, that works.
Yep. Good luck to you.
Bye.
Gabriel Garcia getting ready to bring that ratio racing machine out. And now let's hear from Ben Knert. Ben. Oh, Ben?
Hello.
Hello. Watch out for that wall. Don't want to glide into that. You got the Aston Martin out here tonight. How do you feel? Or today?
I feel all right. I'm not great at Sebring, so I'm not expecting an awesome result. But you know, we'll give it a shot.
Now, when you're out there, is it just going to be mostly just aim to finish, or is it going to be trying to actually learn the track a little bit better each and every lap at the same time?
I'm just gonna try to find a tenth or two every lap. See if I can get up to the time, the top 5 or so. So, yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully you get it done here tonight or today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and for the record, is it Connert?
Connor.
Connert.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. My bad.
You're good.
Thank you. So Ben Connert is is getting ready to go, and now let's hear from James McConnell next. James. Oh, James. Hello. Your mic's a little quiet.
There you go. That's a little better.
All right. So you're coming in this one. How do you feel?
Well, I don't know the track very well, but that's okay. We're going to learn as we go.
So what you're saying is you're going to have the fastest hunk of junk in all the galaxy then?
Absolutely.
I see all the rust.
It may be rusting, but don't worry. It'll still go fast.
That might be the fastest rusted out BMW we see ever. Yeah, it's definitely the fastest one. It's definitely the fastest one. I don't know a rusty BMW that can run 204 on this track.
Hey, you haven't seen my buddy's Subaru, I'll tell you that.
All right. Well, this one's even faster than Subi. So hopefully you can get it done here tonight, and good luck to you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man, and thank you for coming on up.
Always.
So James McConnell, he brought the fastest hunk of junk in all the galaxy. We got 12 drivers here today, here at Sebring. Maybe one or two more before the whole thing is over. But what are they going to have to do? It's going to be a really tough one to see who's going to come up on top, as they are definitely going to be given a show here. We got about 13 minutes remaining with all the drivers. So I'm going to do what's called a brief driver meeting with all of them, and we're hopefully they're going to have some fun. As I do have to get my audio back on, as I tend to let it be a little bit quiet. We're going to have live voice audio from the drivers, so I will remind them to watch the P's and Q's. All right, drivers, this is the Sebring race for the GT World. I'd like to remind everybody I am live with the voice audio from this race, so please keep tempers in check, as all our viewers probably don't want to hear the true tempers. We'll save that for after the race. If you need a black flag waved or anything, we do have Gabe here who can wave some black flags if need be, or myself from up here in the booth. Remember, multi-car wreck will result in a safety car, where I will actually pull out the yellow. If we see what looks to be multi-car, we might even pull it then, or if we just want to pull out a caution, which we probably will not do, in spite of because that's just not how they do it in the GT world. You will receive one fast repair, just in case you decide to bent it into a wall or anything. Other than that, just race clean, have some fun. And for all you new drivers, welcome to the GT World Challenge. Let's get it going. Also, if you have any questions, now would be a great time to ask. All right, looks like they are all cleared up. Everybody is okay. They understand all the rules and everything else out there. Do not mind the stuff I have to pull up if I need to. For everybody in the stands, shout out to everybody out there that's been watching and following these guys. They absolutely aim to impress. They're going to give us one heck of a show, hopefully. We do have 12 drivers here today as they get ready to throw it in there. One winner, sadly. We can only have one winner, but right now all these guys are winners in my eyes, as they are on one of the best road courses out there, in my opinion. I absolutely love Sebring. I can't believe I'm not going to get to race it, but somebody's got to broadcast, somebody's got to race. That's where I come into play, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. Remember, if you're interested in some of the music I get, it's under no copyright sounds on Spotify Premium, or just Spotify. I did not have enough time to get Smith Media stuff going today, so I had to kind of split my attention a little bit. Also, shout out to my wife. She is here in the booth. Doing some repairs or something, I'm not sure what, but she's a little bit busy for me. And you, all the fans, keep on subscribing, because you know what? We're up to just over 410 now. I'd like to hit 500 before the end of the year, so if you like what you see and want to see more of this style of action, remember to hit that button, or hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, starting next week, the GR Cup Championship for the Race of Champions at Blackout Racing League officially starts and kicks off. You will not want to miss it, as one champion at the end of a year will be crowned, but you will not want to miss a chance to see who's going to conquer those cars and take that GR Cup Championship, first one out the gate, as it is going to be an absolute blast for those guys. And to be crowned a Race of Champions here, you're going to have to battle through not just one, but 10 separate championships. Battle throughout with 23 other drivers. And at the end of it all, there's going to be a 10-round championship, of which is going to use all the different championship cars on a specific track from that championship, of which I only know which tracks are going to be used in that. So you will want to be paying attention and get involved with that, as there is a whole lot of action going on here at Blackout Racing League, as it is definitely shifting some focus to a whole hell of a lot of action going on. And of course, that championship also conquers multiple disciplines, so it's going to be an absolute blast of a year coming out of the Race of Champions. It starts off GR Cup, of course, moves on to BMW M2 Cup, then the FIA F4s. After that, it goes to Next Gens, then IMSA, then O'Reilly's, then back to Supercars, then IndyCar Ovals, GT3 Championship, followed up by the W12 Grand Prix Championship, where you get to see drivers drive the fastest F1 car on the planet, as arguably it is still the fastest one out there. Still see with about 7 minutes remaining here, of which drivers are still logging in some time. They're figuring out brake biases and everything else, so they're trying to get that thing to really rotate, really do what they want it to, and that is just apexes and exits. That's all it's about, is you got to hit that apex and get that exit, and you're going to be fast. I sadly am not very good at it. That's why I'm up here in the booth, and they said, no, Brandon cannot play. We're going to take a brief break here on my end. Don't go anywhere.
City lights, wasted nights, Driving down the 101 into the wild. 6 a.m. Never tired. We just keep on going until we die. Take my hand and baby we can run. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Love me slowly, yeah, 'cause we're still young. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Love me slowly, yeah, 'cause we're still young. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Faded dreams, get no sleep. Dancing with the wind till we lose our feet. Don't let go, take control. Play our favorite songs on the radio. Feeling so alive, like shooting stars flying through the sky. Just you and I, we're gonna set the world on fire. So take my hand and baby we can run. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Love me slowly, yeah, 'cause we're still young. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Till tomorrow comes. We can run till tomorrow. Love me slowly, yeah, 'cause we're still young. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes. Baby we can run till tomorrow comes.
All right, we are back here, and tonight's race is not really any real sponsors for this league, this series right now. But for everybody out there, hope you guys are enjoying the show. We are getting ready to go green very soon as the qualifying session starts. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, in fact. And also note, it is 10 minutes of qualifying, so these guys have to make sure they're all dialed in before they get into qualifying. Now, what do they do to maintain that? You know what? They just got to really drive it out and establish what racing line they want to take on early. So hopefully it all goes good, but for now, let's get this party started. Let's go to our intro.
Blackout Racing Network. Engine screaming in the neon glow. Midnight track where the outlaws go. Static crackles on the radio line. Green light go. It's racing time. Shadows drifting through the smoke. Speed's a gamble. Hearts go broke. No rules here, just grit and nerve. Every turn's a reckless curve. Feel the blackout creeping in. Lose control, let chaos win. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels on the apex line. Spin you out in a blink of time. Turtle shells flying through the night. Hit your tail, now you're losing sight. No escape when the engines howl. Blackout Racing, here and now. Dashboard flickers, signals dead. Voices echo in your head. Rear view full of flashing lights. Hunters closing in the night. Oil slick dreams and shattered steel. Grip the wheel, don't dare to feel. Every lap's a twisted game. No Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels in the danger zone. Slip once and you're overthrown. Turtle shells bouncing wild and free, knock you out of victory. No mercy in this asphalt fight. Blackout Racing owns the night. Power surge, systems down, lost in speed, don't look around. Static scream, the signal breaks. Every risk is one you take. Laughing ghosts along the track, no way out, no turning back. Peel slips, spin, shell hits, crack. Crowd roars, flash, gone in a dash. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where legends rise and the reckless lurk. Banana peels in every turn. One false move and you will burn. Turtle shells like guided fate, strike you down before the gate. Lights go out but engines ignite. Blackout Racing owns the night. Signal lost, but the race goes on. In the dark, before the dawn. Blackout Racing Network gone.
And qualifying is beginning here in the World Challenge, as this will set the grid for the start of the race here in about 10 minutes. Hopefully these guys can get it done as they are getting set. You see a little bit warming up the tires out of quite a few drivers there. There's Zachary Beige bringing it out too. There's James McConnell in the rusty BMW. You got also Joseph Greathouse representing McDonald's. Get yourself a McChicken instead of going out and never mind, we're not gonna go there, but just go get yourself a McChicken, couple McDoubles, you'll be good to go. You'll be ready to race. Just saying, just stop by McDonald's. It'll be great. Ow! Liz, my wife just smacked me for that one. There's Doug Ward out there, Scott Barchin. We got Chris Purnell, Brett Douglas. Looks like Campos, Connor, and Garcia is still in the pits. But these guys are getting ready to run some laps, so hopefully they can get it done. Start it off.
Just wish he knew.
As you see some of the drivers start to get this one going here, so to speak. Now we're starting to see the flying laps actually come through, as it looks like Coleman's on his flying lap. Same with Beige, McConnell. There's Alex Kublis getting into this one. He's going to try and see what he can do. Of course, you got Greathouse there. Doug Ward, Scott Barchin, they're all just starting to get those flying laps in. Looks like Campos is going to start his flying lap, in fact. All of these guys are actually looking like they're doing pretty good so far. Just adjusting some stuff on my SDK as kind of got wild on me. Yeah, Purple Polar Bear. Ward actually does look like he's ready to throw it in there here tonight. You look at that Porsche, it's screaming right now. You do see a great exit, just right on point to where he wants to exit at, which is great out of him. And drivers are just kind of steadily making their way around the track. I don't think they're pushing it just yet, as you don't want to push it too quick, but you do want to be there when it comes to getting in this one. You definitely want to have it ready to go to get this one started. Now, keep in mind, qualifying is you're probably going to want here. You're going to probably want to qualify good, I'd say, as Barchin qualified 1.22. So after that, it's about a 2.2 separation back to Purnell and Douglas, Beige, Ward, McConnell, bringing up some good spots there to get this one started. As the two Corvettes wind up out front first, and you got two Mercedes, and you got a then you got the BMW. Another Mercedes. So the Mercedes are definitely looking good, but those Corvettes are looking faster yet. So it's really a matter of who can put it on edge first and put it up on edge fastest. Connor going up into P4 with the Aston Martin. Because that thing sounds beautiful. And one of the hardest turns here at Sebring is to actually sunset. Basically, they call it sunset because when you're going into it, you actually see a bunch of sunlight. It is very well blinding, in fact. Did you see Joseph come to his rolling stop? There's Bart Cheney. This is Purnell gonna cross that line. She's gonna qualify P3. Beige goes P4. Douglas P5. Connor is P6. Then we got Ward P7. P8 is Coleman. Campos P11. Kublis crossed the line. Looks like he had a pretty good lap. Goes P6 out of Alex Kublis. As drivers are just steadily getting set. Drivers, just a friendly reminder, top 5 for interviews at the end of the night for those of you that are in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord and you're top 5 and you don't get an interview, well, that's on you. Just remember, if you're in the top 5 and you're in the Discord, there is a driver interview at the end. So drivers really just get ready to really kind of push this one. Doug Ward looks like he's trying to set it a little bit faster yet. Campos gets his lap done, finishes up P12. Doug Ward still out on track. So he's trying to go a little bit faster yet. As we do have a minute 25 remaining in qualifying here. Doug Ward gets settled. He's going to get the exit. We also have Garfield in the booth here with me. If anybody's familiar with Garfield, she likes lasagna. And also likes to play with my steering wheel on my race rig. She hasn't ran off yet, so I'm assuming she's enjoying sitting on my lap right now. There she goes. That is fair enough. Fair point there, Purple Pilot Bear. It's all good as long as you look cool while you're racing. That's a fair point. Personally, I actually use the out in this one for GT3's. As it looks like qualifying is over here. Now we're going to go into the main show here. So drivers are going to have to see what they can do going forward. As we're going to go to today's grid here. It is Joseph Greathouse on pole with Scott Barchin right next to him. Chris Purnell and Zachary Bash will bring up row 2. Followed by Brett Douglas and Ben Connert in row 3. Alex Kublis and Connor Coleman will bring up row 4, followed by Doug Ward and James McConnell. Bringing up the rear will be Gabriel Garcia and Abraham Campos. So we got 12 drivers here today at Sebring. One champion at the end of it all. We're going to find out who can manage their tires, who can manage to keep it on the ground going into this one. I'd like to shout out to my loving wife. She is in the booth. Also, shout out to all the fans out there. Glad to see everybody still on board for what could be one heck of a wild ride going forward. So let's get this one going. We're going to be green flag this when they cross the line for the first time here today.
Empty bottles, broken heart. You try to manage, but it's falling apart. Empty pockets, tattered jeans. It's not the way it always looked in your dream. Wipe the teardrops from your face, steal a breath, find some grace. Take my hand and we'll escape into the great unknown. Find a fire in your eye, seize the moment, come alive. Take my hand and we will ride into the great unknown. You're not alone, I'm by your side, I'll shine a light. You're not alone tonight. You're not alone, I'm by your side, I'll shine a light. You're not alone and we will ride into the great unknown. Great unknown, great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. Into the great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. Into the great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. Any promise I can keep, I will bandage any cut that is deep. And I'll be honest, and you'll be seen. It's gonna feel the way it feels in a dream. Wipe the teardrops from your face, steal a breath, find some grace. Take my hand and we'll escape into the great unknown. Find a fire in your eye, seize the moment, come alive. Take my hand and we will ride into the great unknown. You're not alone, I'm by your side, I'll shine a light. You're not shine a light. You're not alone, and we will ride into the great unknown. Great unknown, great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. Great unknown, great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. Into the great unknown. We will ride into the great unknown. You're not alone. I'm by your side, shine a light. You're not alone tonight. You're not alone. I'm by your side, shine a light. You're not alone, and we will ride into the great unknown.
Green flag is out, and we are flying for the first time here at Sebring. 3 wide already, pushing it 4 wide near the back. Oh my goodness, settle down, boys. Settle down, as we don't want to see too much chaos break loose. 3 wide going into the hairpins and the S's. Hang on to it tight and hang it together, boys, as this is going to get wild. Let the sparks fly, as these guys are not holding nothing back early on. And already Chris Purnell starts to set the pace. Joseph Greathouse right behind. That's Brett Douglas, Scott Barton, Alex Kublis all in that mix. Zachary Page looks to the inside of Kublis, gets that mood, he gets it. They get shuffle Kublis to the back and then in the chicane. Out front, though, this battle is not quite erupted just yet as they start to get lined up early on. We're talking about how important Sebring is going a 3rd race of the season. They are going to have to give it everything if they want to catch up to Chris Purnell. We do see Zachary Beige. Oh my, it looks like Campos is out, but it looks like he saved the car. Believe there is too much contact. Let's go back and see what happened to Campos there.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
There was contact made with another car there. We're going to go back live. Here, I'll just let them know. Sorry about the delay. Caution on that. There was contact made with Campos and another driver that will probably be reviewed at the end of the night. as they are going to restack and re-rack. Purnell did not want to see this come out at all, as we're under caution once again, or for the first time here. So drivers do got to keep it calm here if they want to succeed. So that one will follow under review at the end of the day. That's such a big deal here, as we see where they all stack up and where they're all at the end of it. Well, we're going to go into a brief commercial break. This time, play a little bit of tunes, jam out a little bit, wait for this thing to go green once again.
Smith, is it single file or double file?
Go off of what iRacing calls. I kind of forgot. It should be, I think it's going to be double file.
Alright, thank you.
However, if iRacing calls single file, then you will line up accordingly, okay? As drivers are getting set, I do apologize for that one, as they are getting everything set. Here we rack as we continue to be under caution here at Sebring. I believe they should have about one more to go here. So hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. I know it gets a little bit chaotic here. Ward got shuffled around a little bit on that start, but hopefully he can keep it going. just a reminder to drivers, if you let me know that you're involved in a multi-car wreck or anything, I will pull out the caution for that up until so much to go. I will let you know when the safety car window is closed. All right?
Move your body, feel the flow, do the moves, let it show, feel the rhythm, take control, grow the beat, it's involved. Move your body. Move your body, feel the flow, do the moves. Feel the rhythm, take control, grow the beat, it's involved. Move your body, feel the flow, do the moves, let it show. Move your body.
As we get ready to come through the line once again, they come around Sunset. When that pace car is off, it is off to the races for these guys one more time. They keep the field nice and tight. They get them all stacked, re-racked. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again here at Sebring. And just like before, they're breaking out. They're getting to the line. They're just trying to keep it all stacked, re-racked here. 3 wide with Ward in. Looks like beige in that, but Ward backs out a little bit. Says, I do not want a part of that game, as that is not a good time to do that. As drivers are kind of getting a little bit rough and feisty around here. A little bit of bumps, and they're going to probably just let them go through if they did give up the position there. Don't want to pass dirty like. As they are staying just on point here. It is Joseph Greathouse out front. And he gets a good exit, builds up a gap on Zachary Beige. We're not seeing anybody off the track just yet, so they're staying on it. Drivers do have to remember to stay semi-calm here. Greathouse is out in front. Beige is battling with Ward early on. Connor Coleman is battling it out with Alex Kublis here. Kublis gets the inside line and might have the advantage. Mercedes and BMWs, very different machines, but they both have the front, weight in the front of the machines. There's Chris Purnell and Scott Barchin just kind of battling it out back here as the back of the field is really heating up. We were talking early on in points about the mid-pack battle. Joseph Greathouse is off to the races. He says, see you later, I'm checking out. 1.9 the gap to this man, Zachary Beige and Doug Ward, as they are trying to pull away. Connor Coleman, Alex Kublis, Chris Purnell. Purnell has a little bit of a challenge on his hands. Scott Barchin gets on the inside line. Has the advantage going into turn 1. If he can capitalize, they nearly go looking to go 3 wide. Oh my, as we got a bleeper in there, as nobody likes those bleepers. Just saying. Looks like Scott Barchin gets the inside line and takes advantage of that. Alex had no defense for it. As drivers are working together here. Oh my! Something happened with Doug Ward here. Go back to this as we're gonna just kind of hit play on it and see exactly what happened. But Doug, no contact, self-spin. Go back live. Greathouse, Beige, Coleman, Scott Barchin, and Chris Purnell battling it out. Alex Kublis is in this fight, along with Gabriel Garcia, the young gun, as he's making up some ground now. So Gabriel Garcia trying to maybe capitalize on this one. He's a little bit more comfortable, he said, in the pre-race here than he was anywhere else. You do see Abraham Campos battling it out with Ben Connert, as Connert's the only one who brought the Aston Martin to the party. Looks like guys are starting to check out though as mistakes happen. Connor Coleman, of course, he's going to have Scott Barchin behind him along with Chris Purnell, the 2 Australians. Abraham Campos, of course, he is out of Mexico. Brett Douglas is also out of Australia for Valve Esports. You guys shout out to those couple teams. So we got Zero Delta here and Valve Esports. Hopefully they are enjoying the races here, as they are casually just trying to get checked out here. Connor Coleman, and looks like Connor Coleman's got a little challenge behind him, and that is Scott Barchin. right there. Battling really close quarters racing on those two. If there's a late break, and now would be the time to pull it. Does he get it? No contact between them, but they are side by side through the chicane. And Barchin almost pulls it off. Doesn't quite get it. Side by side still. And that's where it just kind of lets it go here. The drivers are definitely on edge here, as they are absolutely game on here tonight, or today. Sorry about that. I keep messing up my days and nights. You see it, drivers just kind of steadily work through. It looks like James McConnell lead the way of another pack back here. That's Ben Connert and Brett Douglas. Doug Ward, of course, all the way in the back after the spin. He's kind of battling it back a little bit. He's just got to drive it back in there. He's got to hit those apexes, hit the exits. It looks like Scott Barchin might get caught up with that's Connor Coleman in that BMW. About a 0.7 gap between them, and it is not really closing either. It's kind of staying nice and put here, is staying put. Of course, Chris Purnell and Alex Kublis battling it out back here. Drivers are checking out a little bit. The top three are starting to pull gaps on the rest of the field. As you see, Connor Coleman just trying to catch up to Barchin. And it's not really working. He's having a he's got to get the exit down. And I think that's where he's going to have more success at, is if he can establish that racing line that's working for the BMW. Of course, Chris Purnell battling with Kublis in another Mercedes. I remember the first two races, Purnell was actually out in front 2 races in a row and won the first 2. If Greathouse can come in here and just get a win here, that will shorten that gap a little bit for the rest of the drivers. As they do have club scoring. About 21 minutes in here, we'll go back to the tail of everything here, as doesn't really give me too much there when I do that one, so not very fun. However, we're going to go into the weather aspect of it, and you see that's 81 degrees, 4-mile-an-hour winds. A little bit of humidity, but not much, so it still should be pretty good visibility out of them. As they're still establishing this one, there's looks like Connor has the inside line on Garcia. Garcia shuts it down. Garcia under heavy defense right now. Connor has caught him. And Connor, of course, he doesn't want to wreck him or anything, so I'm guessing he's just probably going to play it cool and calm. Here, as now Garcia is under heavy pressure there. We scroll up, though. You do see, it looks like Connor Coleman is under pressure from Chris Purnell now. So we got battles in two different spots. Here, Coleman is leading the way with Purnell and Kublis. Garcia is defending against Ben Connor. Brett Douglas and, oh my, McConnell side by side. Oh my.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
We'll review that after the end of the race. Another caution coming out, and this is what Greathouse did not want to see. As here on lap 9, it looks like. With McConnell being on the short end of that one, as we're going to go back and review this one right now. As you see McConnell battling the 976 there of Brett Douglas. We're going to see how this pans out. We're going to go far chase here. Just go quarter speed. We do see McConnell having that outside line. And as the exit happens, contact made between Brett Douglas and McConnell is very questionable on that one, as we will review that at more further on the end of the night. But the contact made definitely rocketed that one out of there, and not the best time on that one. Don't know. Can't say it was on purpose or not. We'll know further at the end of the night. But definitely going to be an interesting review of that one here on lap 9. As we're 25 minutes into this thing just got all pit strategy just went out the window, except for it might have worked out for Joseph Greathouse. He did not pit yet. This just put him into the window. So this one could be really interesting, along with Zachary Beige and Scott Marchand, of course, was right there. So it's definitely going to be an interesting restart here, as they will go double file restarts, and they will have to see who can get this one done the best. And so all eyes are on Joseph Greathouse and what he does. And so don't go anywhere. It is just getting started.
was drowned in these waters. Didn't know where the stream would get me. Swear it felt just like torture, till you showed how to set myself free. Ooh, I won't go, I won't go, I will stay here with you. Ooh, cause I know I'll be lost without you. Just like the angels, I need your wings to carry me far from these devilish things. Even if darkness fills me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. Even if darkness fills me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. When I'm blind and can't see, know I'm safe in the shelter. Feels like home when no waves can reach me. Ooh, I won't go, I won't go, I will stay here with you. Ooh, cause I know I'll be lost without you. Just like the angels, I need your wings to carry me far from these devilish things. Even if darkness fills me tonight.
As we come around the final turn, hopefully this is the final restart. Barney's got his hands in the air and he waves like he don't care, and out the gate Scott Barton unleashes. He is gone. Chris Purnell right there, but guess who's right beside him? James McConnell. McConnell looking to come through. He can't quite get the edge on that one. Can't quite get the move done as they sit side by side behind one another. Ben Connor as it came into the 4th place spot. Brett Douglas is right there with, looks like a couple other drivers here. Zachary Beige right off track and gets it back up there. Great save out of him. Watching back here is something with Gabriel Garcia here. I think this might just be a self-spin. Yeah, it looks like a self-spin there. Just gets it back on there, so he's all good to go. Barchin, Purnell, McConnell, our top 3. Connor, Douglas, Greathouse trying to make some moves to make it up to the front once again. He's been fast all day, and he's been absolutely on point here. Of course, you got Zachary Beige right there, and he's trying to establish a rhythm once again, I think. Of course, Connor Coleman battling with Alex Kublis. So the field guy's taken upside on its lid after that restart. And Barchin is out in front. He's got open air. What can be said? He's got the open air, which is advantage. Ton of off tracks in the back as this entire pack just went off the final turn there. There's Connor Coleman. Coleman with the advantage in front of Beige. Beige might not have it. Alex Kublis looking to maybe establish the inside line on Beige. No, it does not quite get that one there. Greathouse gets on the outside of Brett Douglas. Side by side through the turn 1. Greathouse is absolutely looking to get some stuff done. Gets the inside move on, it looks like McConnell. Now they're just being patient, sitting behind one another. Brett Douglas leading the pack all on his own now, and he's got Connor Coleman right behind him. Connor Coleman breaks out of the deal here, goes for the late break. Can he get it done? Looks like he does. Just say side by side, really being careful with one another here. As nobody's giving an inch here. Beige is sitting right behind that one. Beige comes through, takes full advantage. Brett Douglas, not a whole lot of answers there. As Brett Douglas now losing on another position, that was to Alex Kublis as they all start to shuffle their way through. You're just over 37 minutes in here. As this race is absolutely fantastic to watch. Every driver is giving it everything they got here, as they have not separated, not very much. Of course, Gabriel Garcia with after the spin, he's just trying to get reestablished rhythm-wise. As it happens, he's sitting on the outside of the turn, you're getting ready to make a pass on the car, and just didn't work out for him. Seeing the top three start to spread off, but look at this, it's Joseph Greathouse. He was up the lead for 10 laps, then the safety car hit. We're at 38 minutes into this thing. Safety car window does shut off with 10 to go. Still watching these guys kind of shuffle it back, just getting in the line and hoping they can get take advantage of a mistake. And that's what it's all about. You really truly have to spot the mistake and then capitalize on it. But back here, James McConnell's now starting to pull a gap to Zachary Beige.
Sorry. Sorry, Alec.
If there is contact on the pass, one must give back the position. It looks like there might have been some contact on the pass, so they did give it back. As you looked at this, Zachary Beige looking to make a pass. He did catch James McConnell. McConnell might not have an answer here. Beige gets the outside line, passes the long way, gets it on the exit, and he gets it done. Great pass there. As it looks like, oh my, something happened with Gabriel Garcia here. We're gonna go take a look here with Gabriel Garcia, see exactly what happened. Gabriel Garcia just losing it. Hard contact into that wall. As the field is kind of spread out here. Ben Connard has got caught by Joseph Greathouse. As Greathouse is trying to reestablish that rhythm again. We're watching the battles kind of unfold back here. As this pack, this is where we were talking about that mid-pack battle All these guys are within fractions of a second of one another. So they are ultimately trying to establish that rhythm. Unfortunately for one driver, the 18 of Campos is out of this race. So he left early. I don't know why. Should have had a faster pair. Great House goes to the inside move. Risky business. Does not get it, or does he? Still side by side with Connor. Connor with no answer, and Great House has the exit. What a pass out of Great House. Pushing it into the sunset. Says, well, okay, this is why I'm here. Let's have some fun. Let's play. As man, what a pass out of him there. Alex Kublis making a pass that is in front of James McConnell. So we're still watching this mid-pack battle unfold. The front guys have all spread out. They're gone. But back here, you do have a really big battle, kind of all points bulletin for people. Alex Kublis, of course, trying to check out away from that pack. Meanwhile, James McConnell and a few others are kind of going off track there a little bit. Not too bad. They are absolutely starting to spread out. All the way back to Zachary Bash, who has Alex Kublis top of the bit, 1.9 the gap, and it is not really closing. We're about 44 minutes left in this thing, or just about 15 minutes left to go in this one. Looks like Gabriel Garcia's in the pits for extended time. Not good for that Ratio Racing Porsche. Seems some great racing going on between a few of the drivers. There's Connor Coleman still battling it out with James McConnell. It is still a little bit spread out here, so great time for me to kind of go through this few things. For everybody out there, hope you guys are enjoying the show. We've had 2 cautions here, a couple of safety cars, but nothing too severe. For everybody out there watching, though, I hope you're enjoying the show. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Dude, it does not bite very hard, I don't think. Also, if you want to see more of this type of action, what you'll want to do is hit that like button, hit that sub button, and we'll be live again very shortly after this. A little bit of ARCA action is back here tonight. They travel to the first time a new track. It's going to be Myrtle Beach right here on the network. You will not want to miss that, as short track at its finest comes to the network. As the boys in the ARCA series get ready to go to war, as that championship's even heating up. Gabriel Garcia is out of tonight's race as he had a catastrophic failure as he met doom in the sunset. If Gabe happens to be watching and is in the chat, he can say some stuff to his fans. I'm sure he's got a few out there. Rough go of it so far, as he's a youngster. He's the young gun. He's the wild card. He's gonna have his good races, his bad races, in between races, and sometimes his not finishing races. So he definitely gave it his all here at Sebring. He did great. Just unfortunately did not work out in his favor. I'm going to take a brief break here. Don't go anywhere.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound, everybody get down. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound, everybody get down when we give it to you. Around with the rhythm, it's a sound, the rhythm, it's a sound, with the rhythm, it's a sound, the rhythm, it's a sound. Get down, come on, get down. Get down, come on, get down. Get down, come on, get down.
And Chris Purnell still pulling away. Joseph Greathouse still trying to establish that rhythm here. Along with Ben Connor and Zachary Bash, our top five. Alex Kublis, Connor Coleman, James McConnell, Doug Ward. It's all spread out now. Of course, you got Brett Douglas right there behind Doug Ward. Right when I say that, Douglas comes in the picture. He's battling it out with Doug Ward. Trying to find the correct line, and appears he might have found the right line. Still working around one another. There's Doug Ward, Brett Douglas, the drag race down into, looks like they're going down to the sunset. In fact, they are going to the sunset. Who's gonna outbreak who here? Looks like Douglas just kind of lets it. Oh my, Ward is in trouble. As Ward has lost that position. Safety car window is closed. Safety car window is closed. Hopefully drivers understand there. March and Purnell at Greathouse. This could be a battle up to the front. But we look at March and he doesn't have the gap on him anymore, as it is a 0.7 separation between the top three. Purnell takes advantage of the mistake. Martin loses it. And check this out, Greathouse comes through with him. It is going to be a battle. Purnell has won the first two rounds. He's got Joseph Greathouse, who seem to have an unbreakable pace early on. We are coming down to the wire. Purnell is under heavy pressure now at this point. Greathouse has the exit. Does he have the braking ability to get him into sunset? You know, I can honestly say you do not want to risk it the way it has been acting up here tonight. Just scroll back to some other places here. Zachary Beige is under pressure. Purnell and Greathouse are battling at the front. You see Beige and Connor battling it out, along with Alex Kublis coming to the deal. Scott Bargin comes down pit road. That is trouble for Bargin. Bargin's in the pits. We could see some last-minute pit stops as the pit window. Nobody expected this. Are they going to have to make a last-minute pit stop? I'm really anxious to find out, as these guys have been going at it the entire time. And they really are just being really cautious right now. Greathouse trying to take advantage of the mistake from Purnell. And Alex Kublis and it looks like Ben Connor are battling it out, but Connor gets a good exit. Watching a battle back here, and a battle for the lead. As they are 0.4 second separation. One mistake will cost this one. It will cost the lead here. As we're waiting to see exactly what happens here tonight. Purnell is definitely having to be game on, and look at this. Greathouse has a good exit, but can't quite get there. Gets into that slipstream, gets into sunset, shuts the door, pulls the inside and the outside. A little bit of a questionable block there. I don't think there's a penalty there, but we'll have to go back and take a note of that one. As they come across for lap 22 there. We will be watching that one as not allowed a erratic blocking or aggressive blocking, so to speak. Greathouse gets the coming down into the chicane here. Side by side. Oh, looks a little slip out of Greathouse there. Kublis and Connor battling it out here. So they do have to be very calm. The other drivers there, looks like McConnell's battling with Brett Douglas. Douglas takes the long way and can't quite get it there. Gonna have the inside line here. Side by side one another.
Sorry, Jones.
Taking some notes here as that one is going to be definitely Chris Purnell and Joseph Greathouse trying to get it done, trying to really battle this one out. Purnell with the mistake. Greathouse comes through. Chris Purnell's just trying that, what do you call the power slide, as what a save, actually. Doesn't get that one quite done. Zachary Beige, Alex Kublis right there. Kennard is in the pits. You also see the Brett Douglas machine pulling down in the pit road. McConnell does stay out. He's got heavy damage on that BMW. As we're going to see probably a couple guys check out of this one. They do get a fast repair, so as long as they turn their fast repair off, it should be okay. Looks like they might not have it. They might have used it already. See him in the pits for extended time. Greathouse and Purnell lead the way with Zachary Beige right behind. Alex Kublis, Connor Coleman, Scott Barchin, Doug Ward, and James McConnell. Of course, Brett Douglas and Ben Connard's coming out. Brett Douglas is sitting in the pits for extended time. Not exactly what you want to see for him. Rough go here at Sebring. As drivers are making their way back on the track here. We got 43 seconds here. Joseph Greathouse, of course, has got to be liking this. He's out in front after a mistake from Purnell with the power slide on that Mercedes. Just trying to grab it, just absolutely did not go well for him. You see quite a bit of people here just kind of making their way around. See Ben Connard back on it again. He's absolutely flying. Chris Purnell, of course, trying to catch up to Joseph Greathouse. I believe this is the final lap either way. As I'm fairly confident this will be the final one. As he's going to be across the line here, I believe. A champion here at Sebring. And a very tough drive out of him, in fact. See a white flag yet, but yeah, it should be. That is the checkered flag, in fact. Is waving, and Joseph Greathouse has won here at Sebring in the McDonald's machine. Chris Purnell second place with Zachary Beige. Of course, Alex Kublis and Connor Coleman round up the top five. Now Scott Barchin, Doug Ward, James McConnell, and it looks like Ben Connard all finish out in the top 10 with Brett Douglas finishing up in the pits. Gabriel Garcia and Abraham Campos did not finish out the race, but now we're going to start off the interviews here. We're going to go talk to Connor Coleman to see how he feels after this race, because that was a tough one. Connor.
What's up?
What a night. You got top 5 here at Sebring. How do you feel after this one?
Oh man, it was from the start was a kind of a crazy one. I had a very big malfunction of my computer, and started basically from the pits. Luckily, there was that caution right at the start, but able to bring it all the way back up to a P5. I'm pretty happy with that. It was a tough one out there today.
Yeah, it was. I mean, as the race went on, do you feel like you could have got more out of it, or was it pretty much all she had in it?
That's all I had, man. Them Mercs were pretty quick today, so couldn't catch up. So I'm happy with a P5. Not too bad.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got on the top 5. Any shots you got to do for any friends and family out there, or any sponsors?
Yeah. Sponsor Hard AF Seltzer, All-Star TV 15, All-Star 15 TV, and then my team Hutch Sport Phantom Racing, and them guys over there. And that's it.
All right, man. Well, congrats. And congratulations getting a top 5 here at Sebring.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be down in a little bit for a review.
Awesome.
Yep. So that was Connor Coleman. And now we're going to go to Alex Kublis. Let's see if Kublis is on. Does not look like he is there, but let's just see if I can get him this way. Alex Kublis, you got a copy? All right, well, if Alex was here today, Blackout Racing Network is the best, and thank you to all the fans for showing up. Now we're going to go to the next one and go to none other than driver that Echelon Sim Sports Mercedes, Zachary Beige. Zachary.
What is going on there, Brandon?
Well, you did it again. You're on the podium in that Merc. How do you feel tonight?
I mean, I feel like I had a lot of luck on my side on this race. I mean, the two cautions definitely threw me off. I mean, it's nice not having to go through green flag pit stops, but like I said, I think it has had a lot of luck, and Scott having the pit definitely helped get me into a podium and passing. I believe it was James. No, it was Ben. I believe I passed Ben to get into P4, and then whenever Scott pitted, got into P3. But yeah, a lot of luck. I mean, obviously I want to get a win, but Joseph getting the win here definitely helped with points, not allowing Chris to get a win. So that definitely helped me for the championship. But yeah, it was a little stressful at the beginning, but we held on.
Well, you did it. You got the podium once again. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to my Echelon Sim Sport teammates, my family, friends, Reitzma, representing Operation Motorsports here. This was our Sebring 12-hour car, so I figured I'd bring it out here and represent. You for obviously putting on the league and putting on the races. Very much appreciated. You're doing an excellent job there, Brandon, and obviously you for broadcasting as well, and all the rest of the guys that show up to race. Shout out to them. And yeah, other than that, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. I'll be down a little bit for review, but great job here tonight.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you. That's Zachary. And now let's go down and bring up our second place finisher, driving the Valve Esports Mercedes, Chris Purnell. Chris?
Brandon, how are you, buddy?
Well, you did it once again. Obviously, the power slide did not help get to the top spot, but how's this one for you?
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated today, to be honest with you, man. Like, the car just didn't fire up. I don't know, like, Scott's on our team, obviously, so we're sort of getting tyre information on the Corvette, and that thing could just light the tyres up, where I was 8-10 laps in a run and I still couldn't get any tyres, any front pressure in the front tyres. It just didn't want to turn today, so that was my issue. And then when Scott had his little incident, his wheel dropped out and hit the wall and bent the steering. And then I saw that Joseph was right behind, and I was like, oh, it could go either way here. And I managed to hold him up for a while, but yeah, it's just overdriving the car with a car that wasn't good enough today.
Well, you still got on the podium, But man, that was incredible watching you and Joseph just battle that one out. And it was just all about just who was there at the right time at the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. He drove a great race. He had serious pace, so it definitely makes me want to go back to the drawing board for round 4 and see what we've got and see what we can work on. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next round, and hopefully everybody shows up again. It seemed like the field's definitely tightened up as well across the whole field. There seems to be only like maybe a second and a half between majority of the field now, where before it was a little bit wider. So it's getting exciting. It's definitely closing up, so I'm looking forward to the last 4 rounds of the season.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You did it. Ran a great race. Any shouts to anybody that might be cheering you on all the way down under?
Just the team of our esports, and obviously, yeah, friends and family. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, looking forward to the next one, and we'll see you soon.
All right, man. Well, congrats. A great job here tonight, or today. Whatever time of day it is for everybody out there.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll be down in a little bit for review, though. As Chris Purnell gets set there. Now let's go talk to the main man here tonight, if it will allow me to go do it here. Might actually have to go this route. There we go. Go to Connor Coleman next. As, or Joseph Greathouse next, sorry. In that Mercedes, the Corvette. Joseph.
Yo.
Man, what a day. You won here at Sebring. How do you feel? How is this one for you?
This is awesome. My first race here in this awesome league of yours, and able to win my first race is awesome. Maybe in later, maybe like next season, maybe I can compete for points for y'all and have fun with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, as the day went on, it just seemed like that Corvette was on rails. And then after that second safety car, he came out back. What was the trick? Was it just manage your race and just drive it, or how's he gonna come back up to first?
Well, to be honest, I was a little aggressive with passing because didn't have much time left, so you just kind of don't have time to dance. So I had to go for it, and it ended up working out totally okay.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, and congrats on getting a win here. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
I like to thank my family and my friends for supporting me through what I do, and thank you for hosting this league.
All right, man. Well, congrats and great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Joseph Greathouse. Now we're going to let you guys all go. We'll be going live here again in just under about 45 minutes. Stay tuned. The ARC has come next.
Leave me here, you were never good enough. Won't change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that